Ethiopia is growing at 7.9% in trade every year. Its population is 3 times what it was under the emperor. There's now 70 million people. Essentially, they're feeding themselves. I agree with you that this government is not ideal. I think will change. I think we'll be forced to change. Meles is an exceptionally clever man, which makes it very difficult to understand why he's such a fucking idiot a lot of the time. But this will change. It's a country with huge potential. Microfinance, I mean, we all agree, it's an amazing invention. It goes on the basis of trust. Well, what place is trust in globalization? Apparently quite a lot. I think there's a gap though. After microfinance, you need mezzanine financing, which needs to come into effect, and you also need microequity. If we borrow typically $10, and I buy goats, and my friends here buy goats, somebody will say, geez, we 3 of us have got goats, let's make cheese. There's no point in Africa where you can go and get the money to make the cheese. And if you make the cheese, the EU stops you from exporting to us because of ridiculous rules and regulations. So the problem is trade borders, which somebody else brought up. Trade borders, the European Union is the largest protection racket in history. Al Capone would be very proud of the European Union. The essence of globalization is open borders. We will not open our borders, and what is happening is that the Doha round, which was called to help the poor, will fail. It has failed, and it will fail because we refuse to eliminate this common agricultural policy. America refuses to take down the Farm Bill, and in Norway, which is not party to this, 2.4% of your economy is agriculture. 2.4%, and yet one of the richest countries in the world with the highest standard of living subsidize your farmers. Why? One last point to my classically American friend, and I mean that with the greatest compliment. You don't need God to have a sense of morality. He didn't invent it, humans did. Elephants don't have a sense of morality, humans did. God made elephants, they don't have it. So it's a human attribute, okay? Your point about welfare debilitating people is ridiculous. You have a different culture, that's all. The classic example of people who are not humiliated by welfare is Scandinavia. Welfare capitalism have made these countries the envy of the planet. And in